Hey YouTubers, it's DK back with more custom campaigns. I'm playing a very new one created by the same map maker of Migration, Project Merge, Cold as Ice, what was the one that I just played? Outsiders, yeah. But yeah, it's called Wingman. Another 6 sets of missions, I believe, maps. But interestingly enough, the map maker gave me a little brief summary about this custom campaign in an email message. So I expected that to show up on his readme file, but it didn't. But anyway, I'll still read it for you guys. During the war following the conquering of the Overmind, the UED underwent major setbacks in their attempt to assume control of the Zerg Swarm. Several of the renegade servants had broken free from the psionic link with the Overmind and have been unleashing their broods in several key points of the sector in an attempt to assimilate more species to aid themselves. That was a long sentence. Naturally, your Protoss brethren were the first on their wish list, of course. What is the difference between then and now? Characters: Artanis, rising star and praetor of the Protoss, though not as experienced as the rest of the Templar cast. His bravery and courage are a trait valued by many. Nice description there. Mojo, former praetor of the Protoss forces of Fire. His knowledge and abilities outclass plenty, but will still need help to accomplish the tasks before him. And then there's this new character called Gex or Jex. It's spelled out with G-E-X. I'll go with Gex instead. A Templar that can pilot any ship. He has arrived from a distant tribe to help the Protoss and has a knack of showing compassion even when at his own expense. Alright, that does it for the description. Let's start on it. It's a SCX map version, so I got play on Blue War. Mining platform is filled with hostile forces. Wipe them all down to the last man standing. So we're playing as the Protoss.
Intaro Tassadar, Executor. I have brought back word of an event from my non-long past excursion. On the boundaries of the outer edges of Shakuras is a Terran fleet that has been known to be attacking our brethren in an attempt to strip mine the system to supply themselves with resources. If we are to ensure the safety of our people, the colony station on its mining platform must be eradicated to allow us a secure place to move about freely from around our planet. This will undoubtedly be a troublesome feat with just the two of us alone. I trust that the reinforcements that you call will be of an ample skill for the errand that we have before us. Verily we are, fellow praetor, although it sounds as if you have already doubted in our abilities to carry out the assigned task. Not at all, esteemed Mojo. It is only my wish that we are prepared for any possible contingencies that may arise out from this encounter. Executor, prepare our forces. I shall lead in with the attack up front, while Mojo moves around to battle the Terrans from behind. Good luck.
So we got our two main characters here in Remastered. And there's voice acting, and we're playing as the Protoss. Destroy the kel-morian forces. Artanis must survive. Like the little touch with the echoing sound.
We are in position. Once you have drawn the enemy's blood, I will come in to ambush the Terran presence.
I am ready.
Oh, Artanis, you sound so different all of a sudden.
Consider it done. Not enough.
But then again, you also sound different in StarCraft 2, so, you know, what's the point, right? Consistency. But I always admire when map makers use like the original StarCraft characters into their story or elements, plot, because
yes, Executor.
I mean, if you care about the canon story of StarCraft, the StarCraft universe, it's kind of hard to, like, you know, use the OG characters into your quote-unquote custom campaigns. But then again, after I've seen a lot of, you know, custom campaigns down the road, down these several years that I started back, you know, playing StarCraft, I noticed using, you know, like these default characters that Blizzard made, it's not too bad actually, you know. The reason I try to avoid using the OG characters like Zeratul, Raynor, Kerrigan, and whatnot in my custom campaigns is because I feel like it kind of limits the player, you know, into telling a story. You know, if you care about this, I just made completely new characters, and you know, just I felt like I had more potential to go with the storytelling from that point on. So, and I think I succeeded in doing that because I had several fans back when I first started KCS, Kevin Cooper's Story. In case you don't know what that is, go check out my playlist. It's one of my very earlier projects when I got back to StarCraft back in college, and I was able to direct my story wherever I wanted to because I'm using like new characters. I had like, I even set a new like the plot element was different, background characters or all the elements necessary to tell a story were all different. Is it me or is my mouse becoming weird? So like I definitely had the liberty to kind of direct the story as I wish, but I thought that by using the OG characters, that's gonna be limited. But now that I'm playing, you know, custom campaigns that feature like Raynor or Zeratul, Tassadar, I haven't really seen Tassadar that much in custom campaigns. But yeah, like Phoenix, I noticed, you know what? It's not too bad actually, even though it might be inconsistent with some of the actual StarCraft story that Blizzard developed, you know, that continues to StarCraft 2. But one of the exceptions of, I think, a coherent story that was utilized by custom map makers, I believe was Interbellum, and I don't want to say Ascension of Terran for some reason, but Interbellum was up there. I think it was like a prelude to StarCraft 2, and you know, like I actually like the consistency of the plot, you know, from StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2, and in between Interbellum told that story. So I'm kind of sad that just Juxtapose, I think that was the map maker's name, he kind of disappeared from the StarCraft scene all of a sudden. I'm kind of lagging here. Let me check why that's the case. It seems to be recording fine, but yeah, I wanted to see more of them, kind of like how I saw Andrea and Rosa. You know, he also incorporated like original characters, kind of, with his own, you know, additions of characters, right? I guess it's like a reference to the OG characters without actually seeing, you know, the real characters, except for Alan Shelter. But then again, Alan Shelter was kind of a mystery in the first place. But yeah, like campaigns like those kind of told me, maybe I really should have made one custom campaign that featured, you know, like the canon characters of StarCraft, of the StarCraft universe. But alas, I did not. Even with my current project that I work on, Prominence, it does not feature any original characters. All completely new characters that I made. And I guess I'm perfectly fine with that, to be honest, but I don't know. Hey, that's just me.
Direct my wrath. Consider it done.
Okay, we're gonna need more units here, it looks like.
For hire.
Oh, they got armor up here, looks like.
I concur.
Gonna need more zealots.
Direct my wrath.
Here comes some Goliaths here. Kel-morians are actually teal color in the faction color, but faction forces, but in Brood War they are colored bunch of different shades, like red, blue, white, yada yada yada. So I'm perfectly fine with the kel-morians being dark green, as depicted here. I don't have a lot of minerals here. I'll have to expand pretty quickly. The gas is already depleted. I got to destroy all these guys too. Okay, there's a tank I need to destroy. I see some resources, but these damn Terrans are so greedy, you know. What can I do? Default stats on Artanis, that's fine. And one of the things I really didn't like using the Warrior characters is the stats. You know, like I wanted to alter some stats on my creations, you know, and I was able to do that.
Now commencing the ambush.
All right, Mojo, where you at? There it is. Yo, let's go help. Okay, we're gonna get attacked here. No, the high ground is saving this photon cannon. That's good. Here, let's destroy the dropship. Oh my god! Forgot how his anti-air was like. Get some shield here. I got some resources. That's nice.
Yes, Executor.
Gonna need to set up a cannon here again. So actually a good location for a cannon. Oh come on, mouse! Stop lagging! Oh, the reinforcement. Okay, let's get shield. Are these just normal guys? Feel like they're really strong for some reason. Good. Got rid of that tank here. Let's see if there's more. Might have to. Do I have enough minerals? Yes, I do. So I will build a nexus. Might have to long distance mine, maybe. We'll see. Indeed. And I did mention this throughout my playthroughs, my videos of like migration and what was it? Cold as Ice, and most recently Outsiders. But you know, to include like a short summary in the README file. And then I kind of noticed the map maker when he emailed me about the description or description of this campaign. He kind of did, but he forgot to include that in the README file. And I think it's about time you also have a designated username, you know, to go with, to kind of, you know, get your name out more for the StarCraft community, because, you know, this community, although it's not dying rapidly, but it's still really, you know, small. So, you know, I think it's about time you use like a, I'm talking to you, map maker, by the way, if you're watching this, and I'm sure you are, that you utilize a name that you'd like to use permanently. Oh, okay. Oh, got some Corsairs. Let's expedite this process here. Could have taken this piece instead. Okay, there we go. So attack that. doing 20 exact damage because of the armor upgrade, attack damage upgrade.
Consider it done. Yes, Executor. Upgrade complete. Consider it
The
done.
Corsairs are not doing anything. I think there might have been an oversight on the triggering. Which is fine.
For hire.
It's okay if Artanis takes some damage. He's a healthy boy. 3 armor. Feels good. I don't know why I'm lagging so hard though. No.
You've not enough minerals. I concur.
Sure that.
Consider it done.
A lot of fire bats. Wonder what AI script the map maker used. I've noticed he did use some unconventional triggers for the AI, like the ones used in the actual Blizzard campaign, but not the default scripts that the campaign editor provides you.
Yes, Executor.
But then again, now everyone's using SEM Draft 2, so maybe I should have phrased it a little bit better. Okay, that's fine. I'm glad there's a shield battery here. That's gonna help a bit. Let's also get another pylon here for gateways. Very good, good, good. More pros for mineral harvesting. Now that I'm, showcasing this map, gotta debug these Corsairs. I'm sure they're supposed to have used Disruption Web, and you can do that with the AI script. There's a separate AI script for that, kind of similar to how you can use Recall with certain triggers. And of course nukes too. But I think it didn't work out over here for some reason. But I'm glad that I thought this campaign would have been another SEM map, which is of course only supported by not only, but it's supported by original.
Now commencing the ambush.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes, Executor.
Oh, now they're using Disruption Web.
State your will.
Now it makes sense. And this is another reason why I should always get a photon cannon. That's fine though. Man, they're relentless, aren't they? Yeah, I'm gonna need to set up photon cannons here, I think. Because they keep coming to this general direction. And as for that little pesky outpost there, I will build a lot of zealots. And then make my way there, I guess.
State your will.
I think I might have built these gateways a little bit too soon-ish. It's okay though. Hey, nice. It's okay. Okay, they're using tanks now. That's not good.
Yes, Executor. I concur. State your will. Direct my wrath. For ire.
Not looking good, guys.
Yes, Executor. Yes, Executor. Yes, Executor.
Okay, let's get that Nexus on the way here.
State your will. For hire. Yes, Executor.
Okay, they're gonna keep sending units to that outpost because there's a basically what's happening with the AI is there's a trigger script over here that's forcing the AI to keep, you know, coming this way to take over, you know, to re-establish a base here, which was initially there in the first place. There's that. Send more zealots on the way.
I am ready.
Okay, Artanis took a beating, but that's fine. But what was I saying earlier? So yeah, just include a summary in the README file, you know. And I think, and then of course your name, you know, designated name that you want to use to express yourself as a content creator.
Direct my wrath.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
State your will.
Okay, I'm fully upgraded. Got destroyed this little small outpost here. Once I have these zealots popping up, it's fine. I think yeah, 7 zealots should be fine.
Yes, Executor.
Really wish I had a leg upgrade though.
State your will. Yes, Executor.
Nice. They're not building anything from here. It's okay.
I concur.
Yeah, they're gonna keep sending units here now. It's fine. Zealots are mowing down units.
You've not enough.
All my dragoons are red. Which is okay. Just make a loop here.
Yes, Executor. Consider it done.
Okay, where's our next attack? There's no path here, so this ramp or stairs, whatever you want to call it, is kind of not very helpful. Don't really need gas right now, but we'll see. Got all our red dragoons, that's fine. I like how Mojo is helping out. You know, it's like you need these kinds of interactions, you know, if you're gonna play a single player campaign, like at least have like a friendly AI that helps you out.
We have begun our attack. Proceed with the ambush. Mojo?
Uh-oh, distortion.
Mojo? Mojo? Mojo, do you read? Executor, it looks as if that we are on our own.
Okay, thanks for that. Mojo Jojo is gone. Probably deluding in powerful girls. But that's okay. Because Protoss are strong, and there's a certain Brood War streamer who always complains about Protoss being like easy mode. I mean, it is a noob-friendly race, you know, when you first start out Brood War, but when you get to the top levels, Protoss is actually the lowest winning race among the pros. So there you have it, you know. But yes, Protoss units in general are much sturdier. And what else? That's pretty much it. They're much sturdier. That's all I can say now. Well, at least Mojo helped us out by sending out 3 attack force, which is fine. It's a huge unused space here, just to kind of essentially reduce the map size by doing so. Might make it more giggles here. That wasn't the placement I wanted, but whatever. Oh my god! What was that? What? Yeah, Artanis can't handle this. We'll take some health damage. Actually, she might die. Good thing we have shield. Almost have to restart the mission, guys. So yes, as always, the opposite side of the map features the main enemy base. Do I have to feature all buildings or just factory buildings like starports, barracks, command centers? We'll find out. Okay.
Executor, Artanis, I was about nearly going to ask if you were in need of aid. We were in need of aid. Where were you? Did you not say that you would assist us upon the Executor's first attack? What? I heard you clear as day to not engage with the final assault. Did you not remember to adjust your transmission settings at the beginning of our operation?
Uh-oh.
Are you assuming it was I who was the one at fault here? How can we be sure it wasn't you who forgot to adjust your settings before this all took place? How trusting of you to believe such a thing, oh Lieutenant. I suppose that your faith in my abilities is as non-apparent as I had thought. Let us pray that we never have to cooperate on another assignment again.
Uh-oh, there's already a beef going on between Artanis and Mojo. Yikes. You know, I was kind of like, I remember that what's that campaign, Huntcraft, when they featured Mojo as a zealot unit. I was so excited about him, and then he turned out to be a filthy betrayer, you know, a traitor. I mean, so I hope that's not the case for this campaign, because I actually like Mojo, and in case you don't know, I based off my YouTube, you know, profile picture as Mojo, you know, or a normal scout, if you will. Not remastered, of course. I prefer the original portrait over the remastered for the scout portrait, but that's just me. But yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, I hope Mojo's not a baddie in this custom campaign. But I'm looking forward to more of this. It was a way to start off, like kind of do some warm up, you know, against the mining coalition. They're not much of a threat really, because they're literally just miners. So, and yeah, we're the fleet of the Executor. The player is us, or the Executor, and we're with Artanis throughout the whole campaign, I guess. Anyway, that's it for DK, folks. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you next time.